So,
Selection confirmed.
Loading game.
I was reviewing my last video for a little bit there, and I noticed something that, like, I hadn't noticed immediately last time, but I can sort of show it off now. These ships over here, like the war cruiser and stuff, I was like basically knowing like how basically you got these pits for experience and stuff like that. In the redeploy here, you can actually see like their crew experience. So if you look right down there, second from last, over the maintenance cost, you can see like crew experience. So these guys, as you can see, are slowly gaining their experience up here a little bit. Those are like the troop transfers right there, and down here we got like the war cruisers. So that's nice. A good find, I think, but anyways. Alright, so let's keep going on here, so let's just keep going. Alright, so we basically signed a friendship treaty with the Romulans, so we're now friends with them. Entourists are quite happy about that. I transferred more money to Bandai and Malcorians, which is, good for getting them to be friendly to me. And our colonel likes me a little bit more, because, we got the hull symbols there. And I guess over here in Andor, I'll be like doing research in the future, so we'll try and get ourselves the like laboratories built up now, I guess. Build this for now. Get it out underway. I'm probably gonna build a listening post in Axnar, so I probably won't worry about like upgrading our like scanner right here, but whatever. Let's go here quickly. I'm just going to drop a few, science down. Their construction outposts over here, these guys. Oh yeah, I built a subspace scanner over here, remember. So we actually see, like, what's going on with, like, the Klingons here. Essentially, they got, like, a bunch of warships from the Trill, as well as a couple of destroyers over here in Karima. So they're actually looking pretty strong, the Klingons. They actually got like a war fleet. So they're big and scary. I'm definitely gonna need to build more ships for these guys in the future, I guess. So that'll be something I want to basically try and do. Do I have the power for this, I wonder? I'd say I do. So here's my theoretical simulators basically, powered up over here. This is slowly building up the stuff over here in Ferengi, because, why not? Actually, this would be a good time basically to go through all my systems, basically, to, like, start spending some of this cash I have, like, accrued, as well as, like, buying up all the stuff I like want to basically get for these guys, so
Purchase order confirmed.
let's buy a few Oracle simulators for over here in like Kefka, because this is like one of my research worlds. Crow can basically do whatever it wants to, because it's just building up stuff as a as a new colony.
Purchase order confirmed.
I got the credits, so I might as well spend them. Land LV is like a data center, so I'll probably just aim like to get this up and running. Then at that. I'll note that at this point, basically, we're just going to be going through this stuff, basically, like, upgrading, like, stuff to, like,
Purchase order confirmed.
basically flesh out these, like, systems a little bit is what I want to do right now.
Purchase order confirmed.
I'll just take 2 turns to build that there. Alright, now upgrading the scanner will take a long time to do, but I definitely want to do it in the future, so... We're gonna buy this.
Purchase order confirmed.
Then we'll upgrade that. Alright, nice. So, Kefta basically is like built its like, you know, Ferengi simulators. Our stuff is basically done. We're just gonna basically take a few turns doing stuff like this, by the way. We're just gonna, like, you know, go in here, be like, I want to basically have this in here.
Purchase order confirmed.
Boink. You can slowly build that up by yourself. Cestus here is just basically doing what it wants to, you know, in the meantime, I guess. They're not really a research lab, just, you know, this area, so I don't really worry about playing Ferengi simulators here, but, also I want to basically build at some point. Just buy this.
Purchase order confirmed.
Ender's building that, Rubicon's building that.
Purchase order confirmed.
Let's upgrade this so I have access to it. And there we go. Now I'll have like the power basically to power up my Ferengi scanners. And I forgot about the scout over here, by the way, so I really should get this guy to keep moving. Just send the guy over there. My outpost being, like, you know, built. He's building his outpost. What I'm probably gonna have to do, by the way, in the future is build like a starbase here. And I'll note that with, like, you know, my current, like, you know, technology, a starbase would be not that far off basically to get, so that's something I'm looking out for, I think.
Terraforming completed. There is news from our diplomatic corps.
Alright, there's something I really want to see. Romulan's offer alliance proposal. The Predator sends his regards. Even Romulans can't survive alone. Will you join us in alliance? We can share the governance of the galaxy. So, this is actually worth getting with the Romulans because they're actually pretty strong.
Treaty will be accepted.
We're just going to accept this. Unlike the Federation, the Romulans are actually really, like, you know, really big in this game. And they actually have, like, powerful, like, warships of, like, their cloaking abilities and such, so... Getting them to be on my side would be great, and I can actually use this guy to explore their territory, like, you know, as well, so... Lots of good things basically come from that, I think. We'll use this terraforming starship here to keep going.
Select terraforming location.
Now, over here in, like, the Klingon territory, by the way, I built, like, that, like, you know, upgrade scanner. We're just going to power it up so I basically have use of it. And we'll build this here next.
Purchase order confirmed.
Yeah, I was going to go nuts buying
Purchase
stuff,
order
so...
confirmed.
Buy this, buy that.
Purchase order confirmed.
That's a little expensive to build. I know this is one thing to note about, like, you know, building stuff. Like, you know, if you're, like, you know, you're like less, like, you know, mechanically inclined, like, systems. You're gonna have to, like, to buy stuff, and it's really expensive doing it, but, you know, whatever. I'll buy this.
Purchase order confirmed.
Get out of the way. I was gonna hold off on, like, buying this because I don't really got the money for it, so... Let's get this done a little bit quicker with that. Alright, the Eodorians have basically done their job, so... build that in a few turns for me. Alright, so let's see what an alliance basically has in store for us, shall we? Ooh, the Klingons declared war against us. That's not great. But the Romans signed an alliance, so... The Romans signed an alliance with the Ferengi. You signed an alliance of interracial power. An alliance is an indefinite agreement to share military infrastructure, unlimited trade, and scanning results. Map data and intelligence data. Two major powers can win the game together if they're allies. So, although in this game, it's like a victory condition you actually do if you want to have like, you know, an alliance like this. So, we're now basically allied to, like, you know, the Romans. And we actually win them if we want to. It's not great that the, like, you know, Klingons decide to go to war with me because I don't really have a fleet that can really combat them, I don't think. But well, we'll try and fight them. And we'll see where it goes. They might actually be able to take this system, by the way, because, you know, it's not really that big. And they do have an assault transport here as well, so... Not good. Alright, well, these guys have to sort of, like, get in the battle, I guess, so... The training is done. Get to work. Now, over here, by the way, you can see, like, you know, the Romans, like, area here, so we actually see their ships and, like, what's happening with them. So right over here in Ramos, they have apparently a troop transfer and an outpost. They got a couple of stores over here in Legobis. Their outpost right there. I assume the Cardassians are up in this area over here, so that's where they are. Yeah, I really wish it was easier to move around this map, but, you know, it's a thing, right? Alright, well. I would like to build this outpost, but I don't think I can build it in time before these guys attack me again, so... I think I'm just going to try and retreat to this guy, keep him alive. That's what I have to do with him. If I can, I'll probably try and, like, hit this place before I have a chance to do anything, but, you know... Not sure how that'll work. I'm gonna pull out the explorer so he doesn't get attacked or anything. And I guess at this point we're gonna have to start, like, you're really pumping out the warships, shall we say, so... That will be a thing. Warships. I guess over here in Kefka, we're just gonna let this guy, like, do his own thing for a little bit, so... Just start building that for yourself. Don't have to worry about you. Ferengi, build this,
Purchase order confirmed.
Hull cinema right now, and we'll start switching over to, like, you know, do war stuff. I think I'll go with, like, a bunch of, like, troop transfers from here, so... We'll do that. Now, I noticed, by the way, with the Light Raider 2 here, I don't have access to, like, the Light Raider 1 anymore, so, like, it does have, like, the Advanced Destroyers now with, like, the Ferengi here, but, you know... Whatever. Cestus here is basically done its stuff, so... You're a data brokerage area, so let's, you know, do data brokerage stuff, I guess. Work on that, and then work on this. Ender can, like, you know, keep building up his stuff over here, I guess, because that's fine. You know, honestly, I probably shouldn't have this many, like, gross markets, so... I really probably should have torn out at least some of these down now. I'm not sure what happens if you, like, you tear down, like, a bunch of these, like, in, like, you know...
Structures sold.
And upgrade like procedures, but let's do it right now, I think. Tear those down. Buy this. That's kind of expensive to buy, so I'm just going to leave that alone. Unfortunately, these guys are going to get invaded, I think, unfortunately, so I can't really do anything about that. They don't have like any like sort of defense, against like a Klingon invasion, so they're probably going to fall. I also have to make credits for now, I guess. This system. Lima can just like, hang out doing his own thing for now, that's fine. I was going to buy this, but we're going to have to save our money for like ships now, I think, so. Okay, let's see what the Klingons do this turn. Alright, so power outage in Pellerzell. So the Klingon forces suffered a defeat. So that's lucky. They basically repelled the Klingon invasion, but we basically had like, as you can see, lots of like destruction and death over here. They basically destroyed their transport, like, attack me there, but
There's news from our diplomatic corps.
It's not great. What are you guys saying to me? Uzia, at the start of his campaign, the people united. Alright, well that's great. Maybe I can get the Tamaris, like, member up for me now, I guess. We're just gonna send a little bit of money for that. Maybe they'll like join me if we're lucky. At this point, basically, I need anyone who can join me right now, so we'll get some, like, of these guys to join me if I can. I will note that the good thing about, like, being at war with, like, Klingons is that you don't have to worry about, like, much issues, basically, with them, like, being pissed off, like, my like, citizenry for, like, being at war with someone. But at this point, we're just going over here to, like, Ferengi, I think. And actually, I'm just going to start buying these ships, is what I want to do right now, so. Let's buy a strike cruiser.
Purchase order confirmed.
Because, they're nice, powerful ships, these guys. Okay, Blue Horizon 1 will basically terraform itself, so we'll keep this up over here.
Select terraforming location.
And probably I'm sure my scout keeps moving around, so. Yeah, I know we like the scout here, but we can like go left fires you can see here, so like we have like access to like the Romulus territories to like trade around with and such. That's the nice thing, basically, like, trading with, like, the, or getting alliance with the Romans there. We can now, like, cooperate with them to do stuff. Okay, what am I building everywhere? You're building this here. Get that done in a few more turns, I guess. Alright, now over here in Pellerzell, we basically lost, like, as you can see, like, some power exchanges from, like, that bombardment, so that's an issue I have to sort of deal with. I don't really need to have the scanners on right now, I know they're around, so. At this point over here, I'm just going to try and power these guys up a little bit. Lost my wind turbines, apparently.
Purchase order confirmed.
Get you over here for now, these guys. Now, this is something that, you can basically do with your ship spy if you don't have transports. If basically you're lacking, like, the ability to, like, really, like, invade someone against, like, bombard them to death, so.
There's news from our diplomatic corps.
That's something he's trying to do right now. Hey, look at that. Alright, so. These guys are offering affiliation treaty. I'm great with that. We'll take this.
Will be accepted.
They want to be, like, join my federation. I'm happy with this, so we'll take that.
Will be accepted.
They offer it by themselves too, so I don't have to pay them now as a result. Okay, we built our strike cruise over here. We'll build another one.
Purchase order confirmed.
2 strike cruisers can like do a lot of damage, so hopefully they'll be able to help take out this two warships for me. Rubicon can actually start like pumping out stuff as well, so nice. 4 turns basically build a strike cruiser now. I will take it. And of course, Polarizal is having issues because, you know, they're attacking me over here. Now, note that's what I really want to do at this point, start building orbital batteries, so we can sort of like, you know, basically defend ourselves a little bit here.
Purchase order confirmed.
If I get myself an orbital battery up, I'm able to like start attacking us like his ships there, so he can't like, you know, damage me anymore. Or like, you know, he'll get damaged when he basically attacks me, so it will happen. So I'll try and do that. Strike cruisers start getting up here. They destroyed our structure, those guys, unfortunately.
There is news from our diplomatic corps.
Alright, so they joined the Ferengi and ignore my other one. Apparently Tamara's rejected my membership proposal because, you know, they aren't worshipful enough, I guess. So, Uzani has arms with fists open. Erecto from Kansas. So, not yet these guys, they say. Not yet, but whatever. Let's give you guys a gift tree, I guess, to try and get their like happiness up a little bit. Alright, I built the orbital battery over here. And these guys also built up in our machine guild, so that's good. At this point, to start upgrading the gross market, I think, with you guys. That'll work just fine. We got ourselves another strike cruise over here, so let's get these guys over here. Actually, let's just go here first. Strength in numbers, everyone gather up. We'll gather up right there. For now, I'll basically start shipping like, you know, truce transports, so we'll need these for like invading the Klingons. I was going to check a lot of this stuff later on, but you know, I guess we'll skip that for now. Alright, so I got myself an orbital battery. Damn it, they destroyed that orbital battery, I guess. Well, let's try building it again.
Purchase order confirmed.
They might actually be destroying it like each time, basically, like, you know, they attack those, I think, so that might be a waste, but we'll see. Alright, so I'll note that while we're basically being attacked by like the, you know, the Klingons here. I should probably start really looking into, you know, my trade routes and like new sectors here and stuff. So over here in like the Deneb system, which is like, you know, the Bandite system. Let's just get them to start building like, you know, I'll note that these guys here are actually really good for research, I think, to the Deneb, so I'll probably have these guys just do research for me. So what's gonna happen is like, you know, do this for now, then I can do that. Actually, do you have any power? They do have matter of fairnesses, these guys, apparently, so we can make use of those. Let's put that stuff there. Apparently I can build these too. Let's build those. Build a trade center, build a theoretical simulator. Basically, the band I have is something called the Architectural Center, which is basically, you know, a very powerful construction research building. So these guys will be very good for research later on. That's what I want. That's what I like about these guys. And besides that, we also want to make sure, like, you know, our economics are basically like, you know, fixed here. I'll note that when like the Klingons declared war on me, they actually like, you know, thwarted my ability to like, you know, trade with them. So now I've got to basically trade with like everyone else. that's basically in his systems around him, I guess. So we can't trade with these guys right now, but we can trade with like the Romulans and stuff. So trade with the Romulans. They're my allies, so they won't stop trading with me. Oh, the Pac has joined the Romulans apparently. So now a Romulan ally. Trade there. And or can trade with someone, so yeah, basically at this point we have like traders they can't use because basically we're at war people, they can't actually like trade with them is a thing, so we actually can't trade the Klingons right now. They only got free trade warships here now apparently. Interesting. Alright, well, let's get out my ships. And there we go, we got the instruction basically done, so level 5 machine guilds. And of course they destroy my orbital battery and our stuff. Alright, so you guys give a gift to the Temerians. Yeah, they blew up my orbital batteries there. I won't be able to do anything there until I really clear out the Klingons, I think, so that's really what I have to do right now. Keep sending them money. Alright, Andor. I believe I said these guys are going to be like, for research, these guys, the Andorians, maybe? I think that's what I want to do, these guys. So I have like, research because that's what they're really good for right now. I'll let them build up the machine guilds if I can, but we're basically going to transfer all this, like, out to, like, the research really right now. And then, of course, we actually did, like, some research and, like, stuff here, so we're just going to take that out from here. And really, at this point, we're just going to throw it all into, like, the other stuff over here, right? So let's put it right there. And right there, and right there. I'm essentially going to get this, like, all up to, like, level 5 to stuff, and then we'll, like, go from there, so maybe we'll start racing and stuff like that. Alright, so these guys built their, like, outpost over there. So many trill warships these guys have, but whatever. Slowly my guys are managing to, like, team up here. The Klingons signed a non-aggression treaty with the Cardassians, apparently. And they tell us to attack my stuff again. Okay, I don't have that much left in, like, Pelazar for these guys to, like, bombard, so it's time to basically take the fight to them, so to speak. So, war cruisers, explorer, and everything else, team up. Actually, you know what? I really don't want to have the scout in, like, this, like, group here. So let's just have him as, like, sort of, avoid the, we're putting him in his own separate group. Troop transfers will basically, team up like this. And everyone just go over here to save Peller Zed. Or Zell. The counterattack sort of begins. Send them a little bit more money. We'll have our first strike cruiser built from over here. That'll be nice. We'll do that next turn. Okay, more like the structure over here in Pellerzell. Romulans declare war against the Cardassians, apparently.
There's news from our diplomatic corps.
Alright, so... the Federation issued a demand to the Ferengi. I actually don't really care about these guys because they don't have anything really to fight me, so reject.
Treaty will be rejected.
And there we go. Membership treaty from the Temerians. We'll accept this.
Treaty will be accepted.
Temerians will basically join us now. Alright, we built our strike cruiser over here, which is awesome. I guess I'll build the strike cruiser for now. But let's see here. I'll note that the strike cruiser basically takes like, you know, almost 5,000 like credits basically, or not credits, but you know, industry to build. As opposed to like the 3,600 for this one. Right now I basically have like an output of like 1,300 industry here, so... I think we're just a little bit shy of what I basically need to like, you know, produce like, you know, the strike cruiser in 3 turns now, because like apparently like these guys are only pleased. We're gonna build up the growth market, I think, right here, just like, you know, make it so that you can like build this a little bit, just a tad little bit faster there. And the strike cruiser is gonna get up over here. You can get up over here. And I forgot about, but I have a scout over here, right? So I'm not with the scout, by the way. He's basically done his job really to like, you know, explore around, so I'm actually gonna send him over to this wormhole and see where it goes, if anywhere. The Romulans over there colonizing. And that's a nice thing about the, like, you know, alliances. You actually see where these guys are, like, you know, going as well for, like, their colonizing, so... He's got 2 transfer over there, he's got a colonizing ship over here to the Romulans. You know, I have to sort of wonder, where is the ships, this guy? I see that the Cardassians are up over here, but, where are the Romulan ships? They only have a couple of packed transports, apparently. I may actually ally someone who's kind of weak, but I'm not at the moment, but whatever. We'll see how this goes. Alright, well. The Talarians declare war against the Romulans. I have no idea why they did that, but okay.
Terraforming completed.
The Talarians basically join me, so that's fine. Oh, looks like the Klingons actually moved away there, so we've actually got this like saved again. So Pelazell is safe again. Realistically saying, it's not really safe, but you know, it's alive. Everything's been destroyed though. I just got to rebuild like everything that's like going on over here in Pelazell, but oh well, that's just, you know, par for the course when you're being invaded like that.
Purchase order confirmed.
Okay, let's get that going. At this point, I have these guys just build an outpost right here, so
An outpost will be constructed.
we'll get this up really, really fast. And I think we're going to start taking a fight over here to like the, you know, the Klingons, so to speak. Alright, we can probably get rid of at least half of these farms, so we'll do that soon. Just in case, I'm going to put some power to these orbital batteries over here. So, wartime. Power up the war batteries. Power up the shield generator. Power it all up. I know you guys just do whatever you want to for a little bit, so build wind turbines, build a trade center. Apparently these guys are going to research the Temerians, so that'll be nice to have. Build that stuff, and then we'll build this stuff. That'll be fine for like doing right now, I think. You know what? Now that these guys have actually joined me, it actually makes sense to actually build my outpost up, you know, further here, so... move these guys like around to try and like chase around these Klingons, I think, if I can. Or I'll basically attack them over here and like their like, you know, system over here. That's something I could do as well. Terraforming is basically done in places, so let's just go fix that up, I guess.
Select terraforming location.
You terraform there. And of course, let's keep terraforming over here.
Select terraforming location.
Alright, well. I guess they're going to split over here, apparently. I guess they're sort of like, you know, waiting for me to come after them at this point, so that's just what they're trying to do. Alright, we actually built up our, like, you know, energy stuff over here at this point, so we'll rebuild our private farms here, I guess.
Purchase order confirmed.
I gotta really rebuild everything over here now, but it's fine. It's a lot, you know, worse basically to lose this system than like to have to rebuild a system, so it's all fine. Let's get some output of this, I guess. You get right there. You get up there. Ooh, these guys got the Fanatical. Nice. Fanatical means these guys can produce stuff really, really fast.
There's news from our diplomatic corps.
Okay, Robin's interested in demand. I'm actually probably going to accept it for regardless of what it is, but whatever. They want some money. I'm happy with this.
Treaty will be accepted.
Go build some ships, please. I like the idea. Okay, Pillar Cell has basically done its thing. Just buy it all, I guess. I gotta really rebuild everything in here, but oh well.
Purchase order confirmed.
Okay, Strike Cruiser. There we go. Now, don't bother with the Strike Cruisers. These actually have a short range, so I can't go too far of them, but you know, at least we can like sort of hit like this like system here, or like these systems up here that like the Strike Cruisers. So we'll be able to hit these guys at least. By the way, let's just go over to whoever I can at this point and start gifting, I guess. Take some money. Take some money. I might start gifting these guys in the future, but we'll see how it goes later on. Alright. I want to at least have one combat, like, you know, in this, like, episode, I guess, so begin the attack. Alright, so 5 command Ferengi ships, 1 fast attack, 3 strike cruisers, and 6 non-combatants are attacking 4 Klingon command ships, 1 non-combatant, and 1 outpost. Let's fight. Alright, so I think the trill warships are the main things I have to worry about here, so we'll see how it goes. Now, note that transfers don't actually have an attack, but they can be useful to, like, you know...
Yes, sir.
You draw fire, so...
We'll give it a try.
You're gonna ram into the outpost if you can. My command ships and everything else is gonna start assaulting, so...
Understood. We'll make them an offer they can't refuse.
Go after those trill warships, and the little scout is just gonna evade.
Okay.
And maybe he'll survive. We'll see how it goes. Now, can I change my angle here? I forget how I do that, but whatever. That's not it. Ah, here we go, views. So, top. Let's see how it goes. Actually, you know what? Let's just go like, you know, like this. Alright, we took some losses there, but they, like, you know, took some losses as well. I think we lost our scout, but, you know, that's fine. Okay, I think we're actually going to win this pretty easily, so...
Acknowledged.
Those guys are just going to invade, I think. And we're just going to have these guys just sort of, like, go after the, you know, the outposts and other stuff here, so...
All right. We'll make them an offer they can't refuse.
You guys go after him.
Yes, sir.
How am I, you know...
All set.
Strikers basically do their thing. These guys are basically going to assault the outpost, while the other guys basically assault the Trill warship. Alright, everyone just go after the damn thing, so...
Understood.
Acknowledge. We'll make them an offer they can't refuse. Understood. All set.
Kill it!
They underestimated us.
Alright, it hurt, but you know, we took them out. So there goes the Klingons, like, you know, Trill warships, their outpost. It's all dead.
All in a day's work.
Ooh! As if they didn't have enough problems. A comet has struck the first planet of Pelorzel system. The planet is undergoing a climate change. 20 million casualties have been reported.
Terraforming completed.
Alright, so, the Ferengi defeated Klingons. The Trill Defender A was destroyed. The Sentinel was destroyed. The Paladin was destroyed. The Ferengi Accomplice was destroyed. The Klingon Guardian was destroyed. The Ferengi Transport was destroyed. Other stuff was destroyed. Outposts were destroyed. Investors were impressed by the great military success in Sector 1410. And there's all the other stuff I basically did in that turn. Alright, well, that's a resounding victory, I think, for the most part. And I'm quite happy about that. I think we'll basically like start picking up from like the next turn like here, so let's just save it right here.
Selection confirmed. Saving game. And
I will continue to battle the Klingon Empire with the, you know, the Ferengi Alliance. We'll see how it goes. By the way, I should probably note something. I lost basically all the strike cruisers I had here, as well as, like, you know, the scout, so... We basically lost, I think, a troop transport. We lost, like, the Ferengi, like, you know, strike cruisers, and we lost a scout, so... That happened there. By the way, look at their experience. They've gone up. They now have... 2 pips. Various irregulars, these guys. These guys didn't get experience with their troop transfer, but these guys have experience. So hooray! Alright, well. See you guys next time.